Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be using a makeup company that I have not yet tried, and this is going to be kind of a first impression, so I'm using everything right here on camera for the first time to share with you guys, and we're going to kind of chit chat about what I think about the products and see how they look. As you can see, I already applied some of them and I've been looking very glowy, if you know what I mean. So if you're interested in seeing my thoughts on the beauty counter and their products, then please keep watching. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you are interested in seeing the rest. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, so let's get started with this review on the beauty counter products. Quick drink of coffee to battle this day. So I did a little research and kind of read about what their mission is and what they're all about. On their website, it just goes on to explain in depth about how there are so many chemicals on the market today that are harmful, and how a lot of the things that we use, whether it be shampoo, skincare, makeup, is very harmful and contains a lot of chemicals that over time can really affect us as humans. So I think that their mission and kind of what they stand for is really appealing to me, and also to other women out there. I think we're becoming more aware of, I guess, what's in our food and also what's in our skincare and makeup. So I'm excited to try these products out. This is the first time that I will be using them. It'll be right here on camera in front of you guys. So it's kind of going to be a first impression of what I think. The products that I'm going to use today is I'm going to dabble into a little bit of their foundation and tint skin hydration formula. So that will be interesting. I'm also going to try out this Touchup Skin Concealer Pen, which I've heard a lot about. I've heard really good things about this, so I'm excited to use that. They also have some eyeshadow duos, which I really love this packaging. It's super cute. If you open it up, it has a little mirror, and then also two shades that you can kind of bring with you on the go, which I thought was super cute. So I'm going to try some of those, as well as their blush, which I'm super excited about. I love duo blushes when you can kind of mix the two colors together to create a really pretty blush color. So we're just going to try a little bit of everything. There's also some lip products in here. So let's just get right into it, you guys. I'm going to begin with some of the foundation. I think today, between the two of these, I believe the Dew Skin, it's SPF 20, so that's great. It says, use daily alone or on top of moisturizer. Apply evenly with fingertips or a brush. So this shade is number 3. I'm gonna just kind of swatch these so you guys can see, and we'll kind of determine which shade I want to use. So that's 3, and then this one's a little bit lighter, which I guarantee is what I'm gonna have to go for because I'm so pale right now. So I think I'm gonna go with the lighter just to be safe, because I don't want to look too dark. So I have already moisturized my face. I did apply some Benefit Professional moisturizer. I did my brows, so we're just gonna get right into it, you guys. So I'm gonna use the shade number 2. I'm just gonna apply that to the back of my hand. And I do love the texture of this. It is not runny at all. It has a really good consistency. So let's get into it. And this is a Morphe M439 brush. It's just a big foundation brush. I love this brush. So already I'm noticing like the smell of this is very natural smelling. It almost smells like green tea. You know, have you ever had like a iced green tea from Starbucks? That's what it smells like. It is very thick. So it is kind of harder to really apply, I would say. I don't think I could really use a beauty blender for this. I think this shade is good though. It does leave like a really pretty kind of healthy glow to the skin. I'm gonna need more though, because I already ran out. So it is pretty thick and it dries very fast. It feels good on the skin though. It is not like heavy by any means. It feels good on the skin, and it kind of adds like a dewy kind of glow, which is really pretty. So we'll kind of see how this wears throughout the day too. And I will leave my comments in the description box below so you guys can see like how it wore throughout the day and how it looked. I'm going to use this concealer pen now. This is the Touchup Skin Concealer Pen. This is in the shade Medium. So I would assume like if you have the pen, you can just kind of dot where you need it to be, but I am just going to use this on my hand so I can kind of control what's going on here. So I'm going to use this concealer brush I use a lot. It's just a fluffy condensed brush. And I do think this is a little dark, so we'll see. So I'm just applying that underneath the eyes to just conceal those bags because mama be tired today. I'm also going to apply that to my dark spot here because that thing be shining through. It is covering really nicely though. This is very good coverage, but it's not super thick, so I am really liking that. So the color isn't too bad actually. I thought it was going to be dark, but it's not terrible. I would probably go a little bit lighter when I'm more pale, but not bad. So I don't know, like for this, if you could use this as, you know, really like highlighting the face and trying to kind of get that natural contour. I think this is more about concealing the little areas that are needing to be concealed, like zits or, you know, little spots on the face maybe. I'm gonna try to apply it over one of my zits that I have right now. That's really bugging me. All right, so we are making progress, people. I will say so far the foundation, it hasn't really oxidized too bad. The color I think is good for what I'm kind of going for right now. And the concealer pen is great. I think it's a great concept if you are just kind of needing a little touch up here and there. I do prefer more concealer just because I have more trouble spots on my face that I like to really cover up, but I do like it. Overall, I love the foundation and how my face just looks really healthy. I do love that. Let's get into this palette. As you can see, it's a really good palette if you are really just kind of wanting a mixture. You can have these warm colors over here, which is definitely more my style, but then you have these cooler tones as well. For those of you that love the cool tones, you kind of have the purples, the blues, a little mixture of everything. So I think the concept of this palette is great, having those different options, you know, like some people like to have a palette that just covers all bases. So let's get into it. I think I'm going to go for more of these warmer tones because that's just my style. This soft peach color I think is great for a transition shade, so I'm going to dabble into a little bit of that. I'll probably deepen up the crease with this sienna color, and then yeah, I'll kind of go from there and see what I think. So I'm going to go into this soft peach color, and let's see the formula of this eyeshadow, if it blends out nicely. Wow, it is really pigmented, which is awesome. Loving that. The color is really pretty too. It just like glides on the eye so effortlessly. It's like butter almost. So I'm liking that blendability of the eyeshadow. It's really, really good, you guys. I think that you guys would love it. I'm going to deepen up the crease with this sienna color. I love me a good sienna. So I'm just applying that just in that corner and just deepening up the crease there. Add a little bit of dimension, kind of go for that bronzy natural look. I'm loving that so far. And then I'm going to, I think, go into this gilded shade, which is kind of a bronze. It's very pigmented here. And it goes on beautifully. Normally if you do like some sort of a shimmer shade, you can spray it with like Fix Plus or some sort of spray to give it more of that really foiled look. But with this eyeshadow, it is very shimmery, but not like chunky glitter. It's just that nice hint of bronze. It's a really pretty shade. I love this. So I think I'm going to go into this eggshell shade, which is just this like nice highlighting shade right here. And I'm just going to kind of highlight the brow ever so slightly here. With that sienna color, I'm just going to run that along the bottom lash line just to add a little bit of smokiness. So pretty. All right, so I'm gonna pop on some mascara and a little bit of bronzer, and then I'm gonna come back and try out some of this blush. I'm super excited. Okay, you guys, so I popped on some mascara, some bronzer, and a little bit of highlight. And so far, the foundation does look really good. It has a nice, healthy glow. I'm kind of loving this. So let's get into some blush. I'm super excited to try these. All right, so this one is the Flamingo Apricot, a really pretty rosy pink shade, which I think would be beautiful in the summer. This one, Tawny Whisper. This is a kind of a bronzy pink shade, which I believe is more my style. So I'm gonna try this one, you guys. And I'm just gonna apply that to the cheeks, and let's see how this looks. Gorgeous. Oh, I love this color. It's so like subtle and just natural. So the formula is very blendable, and I love how you have that option to kind of blend the two together. So healthy and fresh. Ooh. I'm loving these products. I kind of want to go into this other color though and see if it's like really pigmented. Let's just go ham. What do you say? Oh yes. This one is here for the honey. Here we go. Definitely more pigmented. Let me blend that out a little bit because it's a little bit more bright than I'm used to, but we had to kind of see the difference. So now I'm going to try some of these lip products. This first one is calling my name. It's called Buff, and it is a nude. Ooh, it smells delicious. I love when lip glosses have like that rich, buttery smell. I forgot. I want to try one of these lipsticks first and then do the lip gloss. So hold up. This one is called Kara. It's pretty. It does look like it is more sheer. It's not super pigmented. This other one is called Current. So it has more of a rich plum feel to it. So I'm just going to swatch that. So it has kind of more of that berry vibe. And then lastly, I have this Nude. God, you guys know I love Nude. Look at that. Definitely going with that one. See that light? It's so sheer. But that's probably going to be the one I'm going for today. And then I'm going to put that lip gloss over the top. Love this color. So the shades are very sheer. They're not like super pigmented, but I kind of like that because it just, again, it seems like with this line, all of their products are like kind of showcasing your natural beauty, your natural radiance is shining through, which I love that. But this lipstick is beautiful, and the smell, you guys, is like heaven. So I'm going to try some of that Nude lip gloss over the top. Living for this. My first thing every time I try a lip gloss is it sticky? Because that is such a pet peeve of mine. I cannot handle sticky lip glosses. You guys, this lip gloss is so pretty. Loving it. All right, so that is it, you guys. I used quite a bit of these products. There's still a few that I would love to try, like the Tint Skin. This one looks very intriguing. So overall, my opinion of these products, I think the smell is great. It doesn't have an overbearing smell. It smells natural, very fresh. I love that everything is kind of subtle, so it allows you to really build up the coverage or also, you know, let your like natural beauty shine through. I think in the summer, this would be gorgeous, this whole look. And if you are wanting just one palette in your makeup collection, I think this palette is going to be one that you guys really like. The formula is like buttery smooth, which is very hard to find in eyeshadow sometimes. The blendability was really good, which I love. All right, you guys, I had to take my coat off because I was getting a little bit hot. So I did some swatches for you guys of the eyeshadows, which I will show you in an image here. And as you can see, these colors are beautiful. I did a swatch of the cooler shades and then the warmer shades. Overall, I think with the formula of the shades, they're great. And they are soft and buttery, but I would say the lighter shades are not as pigmented. So that is a little disappointing. You kind of need more color payoff in those shades to really get the full effect. But I will say that the bronze shades and the ones that have more of that shimmer are so pigmented and beautiful on the skin. I just was super impressed with those shades. As far as the blushes go, I was super impressed with the more pink shade. I think that the color payoff was awesome and it was very pigmented. And then if I wanted just a more radiant, soft kind of pinch to the cheeks, then I was super impressed with this shade as well. So I do like those blushes. For the actual concealer pen, it just didn't really cover up as much as I would have liked it to. So I think that if you just wanted to use this as something that just kind of on the go spot treatment, I think it'd be great. But I wouldn't use this for like under the eye concealing or any sort of like contouring. For the actual foundations, I didn't get to try the Tint Skin, but I do believe this one has more coverage. My bad. So this one, the Dew Skin, I think is more of a natural coverage and something that you'll use if you're like maybe on vacation, since it does have an SPF. But I am going to try the Tint Skin and I will let you guys know what I thought on that. And yeah, I think the lips were awesome. I love this nude shade. I would definitely pick that up and use it frequently. And I think overall the look is very healthy, radiant, beautiful. And I'm super impressed. Sometimes when you get those companies that make makeup that are, you know, a little more on the natural side, you're worried about that color payoff and, you know, if the quality is going to be as good. But I think that they are definitely onto something here. So I am going to link below their website and you guys should definitely check it out. If it is something that you're interested in, I do know of somebody that is selling the beauty counter, and if you are needing to get in touch with her, I'm going to link all of her info below. She is wonderful. All right, so that completes my review on the beauty counter products. I do think that this is a great company. I love what it stands for. And thank you guys so much for tuning in to my channel and watching this review. As I said earlier, I will link below all the information in the description box, as well as my friend's Instagram. Go check her out. She is great, has really good information regarding eating good, natural living, all of that kind of stuff. So I'll link that information below. And thank you guys again for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I love you.